Nino Bryant and your ratty little brothers. You're probably feeling pretty good about yourselves, aren't you? You got a victory. You probably feel like proper professional wrestlers. Well, let me tell you, boys, you are the farthest thing from real professional wrestlers. Josh Holley is a real wrestler. James Ellis is a real wrestler, even though he's on the shelf. And Leyton Buzzard, the Cruiserweight champion, is a real professional wrestler. Whereas you three look like you should be sat in your mum's attic bedroom, playing Dungeons and Dragons, dealing Yu-Gi-Oh cards. You boys do not hold a candle to the three of us. Now, you might have felt like we've made empty threats, saying we're going to take care of the Bryants. You're not making it to Wembley. Well, let me tell you, boys, this is no longer a threat. I promise. James promises. El Capitan promises. Nino, Leland, Xander, the three of you little rats will not make it to Wembley.
Okay, Leyton, okay. You have done everything to duck me, and now I show you in front of you. I see your sound comms chatting away, probably convincing yourself that you're better than me. But you just saw what I did to Josh Holley, nice and quick. And you're scared. I know you're scared because I'm coming for that prize that you've worked so hard for. You've dedicated everything to that undisputed British Cruiserweight Championship. This is your shining light after all you've been through. But you've made an enemy out of me and my family. And you're scared because you know I'm here to take it from you. August 29th. I do what I was always going to do. But I'm also taking everything from you.
Amira, Amira, Amira. That was incredible. Awesome. Amazing tag team. We should tag forever. Tag forever. Yeah. Tag forever. Yeah.
1 week ago, you threw it all away. And now in 5 weeks' time, I get the chance to bring it all back. Because ever since this journey started, you, Liam Slater, you have wanted to take credit for everything that I have achieved. All the wins, all the victories, all the records, all the moments, all the history that I've made is all down to you if you hear it from your mouth. But be honest with yourself, it wasn't just you. It wasn't even just me. It was AJ Styles. It was Matt Hardy. It was Jeff Hardy. It was Scott D'Amore. It was Tommy Dreamer. It was Eric Young. It was Frankie Kazarian. It was Tom Thelwell. It was Luke Jacobs. It was Ethan Allen. It was Michael Oaken. It was Connor Mills. It was Jay Joshua that pushed me to be the man I am. And more than anything, which you don't understand, which you can never understand, is it was the fans that pushed me to be me. Because everywhere I've gone, all the miles travelled, air miles, road miles, water miles, anywhere I've gone on this planet, the fans have been behind me. So Liam, you can bring yourself. You could bring the dojo. You could bring a army. But at Wembley Arena, it's not just going to be one-on-one, brother. It's going to be 1 versus thousands. Because on the biggest stage, on the biggest show in Rev Pro history, I'm going to prove to you and the world exactly why the youngest in charge doesn't need a coach. You get me?
I don't understand what went wrong. Andy, what went wrong? We scouted. We sat down. We scouted. We made a plan. I scouted every single move. We got handspring, back elbow. No, thank you. Sit down. Bam. Easy. We went for carousel. Whatever the kick. Bam. I catch it. I schoolboy him. Easy. He's supposed to go for this spider kick where he brings his leg up here. Bam. And he usually goes to the head. So I duck down. But then he catches my head. So I'm like, obviously he's going to do a DDT. Then he turns it into a twist of fate. We do Slater Dojo moves. We don't do Hardy Boys moves. We're not in TNA right now. Sorry, I got a message from coach. 1 sec. Nice one, thumbs up emoji. Nice one. Thumbs up emoji. All right. All according to plan then. Yes, King.
So that's 2 back-to-back wins for me, Jessica Troy. So what I'm thinking is, how about I take back home something shiny?
I made my Rev Pro debuts this weekend. I got a win yesterday and I got to show off today what I have. Even though I didn't get the win. So I think I need to be back. And I think I'll be back next week actually. So see you soon, Rev Pro.
Yes, boys, let's go. Another win, rocking and rolling. Whoa. Who do you think you are, huh? That's twice you've done this now. Sheffield, what's wrong with you? And now here in Coventry. Trying to upstage us, you?
What you on about, JJ? What you on about, mate?
Hey, chill. Chill out. Listen.
Get off me! What happened in Bradford then, JJ? What happened in Bradford? I beat you 1, 2, 3, clean!
Right. He's gone now. I'm letting you stand now for once because I owe you that little. But last week you got lucky in Bradford.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm serious now. You got lucky. I took you way too lightly than I actually should. Because I'm going to have the biggest match of my career, of my life even. And you're going to go on and do your thing in Mexico, and then you're going to do all your other things in these next few years. At the end of August might actually be the highlight of my life. And you still want to try and upstage me. You owe me this little. Me and you, Cardiff, Tramshed. Give me that.
Okay, JJ. Okay. Of course I'll give you that. Okay, of course. But let me just tell you, well, the next few weeks I go to Mexico City and represent this company we stand for, that you held them on your back for the last couple of months. When I come back, I show that I belong where I beat you in Bradford. I belong at the top of the stage here. And let's just hope Zack Sabre Jr. doesn't get lucky August 29th.
Are you taking the piss? Are the lot of us? Hey, oi! Are the lot of us taking the piss? Are we useless? Are we the mugs? Because let me tell you something. 1, 2, 3, victory. It feels great, but then we lose. No. Because when it matters. Because you don't understand. You've done copper box. We never did. We need to make it to Wembley. We're going to make it to Wembley. Oi! Look at me. Do you remember when I won the Cruiserweight Championship at the Copper Box? Do you remember?
Yes.
Yeah? Do you know how many times I tried and failed to win that before that moment? Do you know how many?
No.
So many. So many.
And what did he go and do at the Copper Box?
He won.
He went and won that Cruiserweight Championship and beat some of the best talents in wrestling today. So this is our first setback since we came back.
Yeah, that's it.
This is our first. And our spot at Wembley, it don't matter if it's handed to us or we have to beat up some pricks to get it. And if you don't like that, then you're all just a batch of mugs! We'll see your asses soon.
Regroup, boys, regroup. Come on.
What the hell? Look at this. Am I Mills again ruining special moments, feel good moments? Am I insane to think that that's what was happening? I'm trying to create moments, create special moments that can last a lifetime.
Mike.
And you,
What?
why don't you tell me that Mills was behind me when I did you that? No,
We were out there.
okay. Do you know what? It's a celebration. It's positive. It's a good day. It's a good day. It's a tag match. Not only did you have a tag match, you had a tag match against me. No, with me. You team with me. Your hero. The champion. The 3-time undisputed British heavyweight champion. Not only did you team with me, but you win. You got your first ever victory. And any of those contenders, have they won a match? No. But you have finally won a match in Revolutionary Pro Wrestling, the main show. So, yeah, you done a Buckland or whatever, but the main shows, the main shows. So good on you. Good on you, Isaac. And moreover, you did it on your birthday. I mean, that's as cool as it gets, okay? So You're welcome.
I was trying to tell you out there, the moves behind you. But I was also trying to tell you out there, my birthday's tomorrow.
I know.
Yeah?
I know. Do you know who doesn't know that? Mills. Mills doesn't know that. And Mills doesn't know about anything else other than himself. He only cares about himself. Next week, he wants to meet me and talk to me and say things that he's been wanting to say to me for years. Well, you bring it. Because I've got some things I've been waiting to say to you for nearly the 10 years we've known each other. Wembley's big. Portchester Hall is just as big. Just accept good things. Just be happy. Good birthday.
Alvin's not here with me right now. He's injured. Michael Oku dropped him on his head. Michael Oku dropped him on his head. That's funny because it was meant to be me against Alvin, but Michael Oku decided to get involved as a birthday present to Isaac. Happy birthday, Isaac! I know it's not your birthday. Your birthday's tomorrow. Michael Oku doesn't know your birthday because Isaac Murray. Michael Oku doesn't care about you. Me and Alvin, we're your brothers. We care about you. We fought with you so many times in Revolution Pro. Does that not mean anything to you? You're happy to square up against us now? Out of nowhere. You know me and Alvin were preparing. We were talking to you about the match. But I guess you've got to listen to Michael Oku. And Michael Oku, I used to look up to you. When I was doing my GCSEs, instead of studying, I was watching your matches. I looked up to you. You were an inspiration. But now, you've changed.
I would apologize for the interruption, but I think we are over that now. For plenty of months, I've been discussing how if I take specific actions that other people take, I am going to be unreasonably punished for them when they get rewarded. So maybe it's time that I play the game the way that everyone else is playing the game, right? I don't care. The good little soldier is over. The trying my best to make people see things the way that they actually are. We've been through this. You know what I'm talking about. That stays behind me, so what's left is someone that is just actually very happy and content to be a little agent of chaos like the one that we're doing here. Am I petty? Yes, I've never hid that. I'm just not going to be as patient as I've been so far. Here's a few thoughts that have been in my mind as I kind of took this week off to decompress and try to see where is it that we're going next on this road to Wembley that is so important. JJ Gale, if you want to take the tepid, insipid win that you had in that strap match as a token of you finally besting David Francisco, then you do that. I just want everyone to understand that when I asked for a strap match, this is not what I asked for. And I find it very interesting that Revolution Pro Wrestling sees that their golden boy is in a strap match and make sure that the rules don't favor violence. Because if they did, then we would be playing my game. And I would be winning, but we gotta continue putting our thumb on the scale. Is it over? Sure, believe whatever you want. But the way I see it, and it's been hard to see this week, I don't think it will ever be over. Which brings me to Michael Oku. I think it's great that he is still the undisputed British heavyweight champion with all the hard work and consideration that he's been putting in. No, he's been lucky and he continues to be lucky. And I would like to commend the RevPro refereeing team, at least the ones that are still around, for their fair and impartial decision making, because at least there's some consistency. At least Michael Oku is in the exact same spot that he was, wrestling a hometown hero and losing his title, but on a technicality, the referees continue to have his back. That consistency is important. At least we know what the rules are. But I'm not going to let history be erased. And I will continue to remember that this is twice now that Michael Oku has been carried on someone else's back. And as for TK Cooper, there are two things that really annoyed me last week. And I've been getting slowly but surely, he's been grinding my gears. But when he last week, he tries to steal one of the things that I am most known for, my brand, but it's when he decides to then come here in front of this camera, steal it from your hands. I am so sorry that you were treated like that, and you should never be treated like that, because come on, what is he afraid of? Is it going to be security that's going to take him out? You know, I don't know what his erratic speech was, but in the middle of it, he said, "No one is doing it like me." And I find that very funny, because for the past few months, everything that TK Cooper is doing is something that I have done before him, and he realized that the only way that I continue to keep attention on himself is to follow my lead. Oh, TK Cooper had a match against Michael Oku that was a little bit controversial and the referee didn't make the right decision. Oh, maybe I can just make some noise and come out here and say what some people call complain. Right? Oh, I gotta stay relevant somehow, and I'm going to attack JJ Gale, because if I am wrestling JJ Gale, then I continue to have the spotlight on me. Wonderful. I wonder who has been doing that for the past few months. He sees the things that are working, and then he comes and takes it away, like a hyena in a casino having a look at the slot machines that haven't been taking some prize, waiting until an old person who spends their life in there leaves the machine just so that he can capitalize on it. You're a shark, you're a hyena, and I see you exactly for what you are. There'll be people I'll be trying to make a comparison. I mean, there I am standing here in front of this camera going on for minutes because I decided I wanted to say what I am, but I actually make sense in what I'm saying. And also, when I get the chance, the one chance that I had to earn the biggest prize in independent wrestling, unlike you, TK, I got the job done. We're nothing alike.
Where is Lucy? Where is Lucy to explain the rules to Oscar, to the referees, to the commentators, to JJ Gale, because last week the exact same thing happened to Michael Oku, and whoa, imagine my surprise when my foot is under the bottom rope, and imagine my surprise when the 1, 2, 3 happens and nobody bats an eye. Wembley is on the horizon, and with antics like these, courtesy of Revolution Pro, Lucy, where are you to toe the line? Oscar, who do you think you're playing? Actually, just so you know, out of respect for me and out of disrespect for him, I will give me. Just go face the wall. I don't want to see you. I don't want you to be part of this. It was so much better last week when I did this myself. Out of disrespect, I will never say your name, because you are nothing like me. You are not on my level, you Portuguese snake oil salesman. You are a sham, you are a crook, and I don't know whose business you think you're getting involved in, but it's not mine. I don't want anything to do with you, you performative freak. You don't own pointing to yourself, you moron. You are nobody. You are beneath me. You are dirt under my boot, and I will not breathe your name. Speaking of breathing, I promised you with every breath in my body I would throw myself off of Wembley if the main event was Connor Mills versus Michael Oku. And of course, they found a way to make that match on a show I couldn't attend. And you know that was deliberate. Jay Joshua, I feel sorry for you. You know what? Speaking of feeling sorry, this Munchausen by proxy happening in real time, this Stockholm syndrome happening in real time, has me almost feeling sorry for the most irritating person, not in Rev Pro, in the wrestling industry. It has gone so far. Amira Blair, I almost have pity for you. That's how bad of a person you are, Michael Oku. That's how much of a horribly exposed person you are, because I know who did it to you. I know who did, because the people, they chose you. Michael Oku versus Zack Sabre Jr., they chose you. Michael Oku versus Will Ospreay, they chose you. Michael Oku versus Minoru Suzuki, Speedball Mike Bailey, they chose you. And the second you came face to face with me, they gave up on you, because the people want to mobilize for me. The people want to go to York Hall and mobilize for me, want to go to Wembley and mobilize for me, Coventry, mobilize for me, Sheffield, Portchester, mobilize for me. JJ Gale, you were just an effigy of Michael Oku to me tonight, and you got lucky. 2 out of 2 screw job victories for you. I hope you are proud of yourself for achieving nothing. And you oily-haired freak, don't you dare address me. You don't deserve to speak my name. And you stay there. You don't deserve to know me. You don't deserve to stand in the ring with me. Stop trying to peddle the narrative that we are somehow the same, that we are telling 2 sides of the same coin, because I am nothing like you. I am the future undisputed British heavyweight champion, and you're pathetic.
Here we are again. Another week. Another promise fulfilled in front of your eyes out there in that ring. I stood there last week. I was pretty pissed off. I was pretty angry. I was pretty irate. I just beaten David Francisco in that strap match, and I was attacked by TK Cooper. And I stood here and I looked you right through that lens and I told you I want TK Cooper. Thank you, Rev Pro Management. You listened to me. You gave me TK Cooper, and TK Cooper, you gave me your fight. You gave me everything you had. You targeted this knee, and I'm going to be struggling to walk on it for a lot of this week, but I will go to rehab. I will go to the physio. I will do whatever it takes to get this back to 100%, because David Francisco is now in the rearview mirror. And after tonight, after defeating TK Cooper for the 2nd consecutive time, he is in the rearview mirror, and JJ Gale's focus is laser sharp forward on the road to Wembley. Now look, I don't have any beef to squash at Wembley. I've taken care of that these last 2 weeks. I haven't got a championship to fight for at Wembley. So I'll be fighting for pride, to prove that I am the heart and soul of this company. I am the future of this company, and I will be fighting to make my moment.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. When we're both on our game, there's nobody in that ring that is on our level. That's what I was trying to tell you yesterday.
All right.
And ask yourself this. Kanji wins the tournament, but what did she really win? 1 less arm, she's broken, she's maimed.
That's the point. When you're in the ring with us, you don't win anything. Thanks, dude.
I was set to have the greatest wrestling weekend of my career. We could have had a setback today, but I'm not going to let Myla Grace get to me personally or emotionally. Myla Grace, you can do whatever you want. If you want to be that girl so bad, I will make sure you are that girl that made the biggest mistake of your career. But I am on my road to Wembley. I have my match set for Wembley, and it's not just a match. It's the undisputed Rev Pro Women's Championship. And I have all the faith. I am confident. I believe. I have hope. And there's nobody that's going to take those things away from me. Because I will be champion.